Stop the back chat, bangers in my backpack. In my DM I might see them if I like. Bringing bad back, yella screaming brat brat. Grown, I don't Snapchat, all I spit is mad facts. Chilling with the G's, sitting at the top, I don't really wanna leave. Came I saw but they didn't wanna see, and all I need is a little bit of sleep. Ain't giving them the keys, where I'm from in the middle of the east, and the road so cold in the belly of the beast, and the top boy is what many wanna be. But, back down, raised in this mad town. They just want that gang sound, we don't give no handouts. They just stand round, I don't think they can doubt. Every time they copy me, they really make their dad proud. Hear them slumber, do you hear the sound of the thunder? Remember belly sounds from the hunger, and we ain't scared of the ground cause we under. Hear them slumber, do you hear the sound of the thunder?
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And great to have the pleasure of your company wherever you're watching. We find ourselves here in West Yorkshire. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Carabao Cup. It's Huddersfield Town versus Nottingham Forest.
Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
And so the initial 11 for Huddersfield Town.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
And here's how Nottingham Forest will line up.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, his major attribute is his pace. It's as simple as that. He's dynamic both with and without the ball. He really does take some stopping.
Jonathan Burkhardt. Anderson. Eyeing an opening. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Good movement. But the danger averted for now. Opportunity it is. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Getting in there to intercept.
Security guard, thank you.
Anderson. Dominguez. Well, this could really help the cause. Perfect challenge. Moving it forward. And nice vision. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Morgan Gibbs White. Oh, it's on! Read it well and made the save. Evans. Given away again. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment.
They have to play higher up the pitch.
And Vega has it now. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Anderson. Trying to tee it up. Fancies a pop from here. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, he could have put it away again, but credit to the goalkeeper.
Well, the way he's playing, he's surely going to get his second goal soon here.
And the first half is in the history books here at Kirklees. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Dominguez. Elliot Anderson. Morgan Gibbs White. And a tidy ball. Oh, nice ball. And Forest recovering possession well. And will the cross work out for them? Well cleared away. Corner kick awarded. And that's it. This will help them add to their lead. Trying to pick out a teammate. And off target by miles with that one. And a goal kick will ensue. Hewitt. Ndoye. And possibilities here. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
Crossing opportunity. Possession one. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect.
Well, he was okay. He just needs to assert himself a little bit more in the second half, I think.
Kasumu. And Taylor. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Teammates available. And a fine cross. Taking care of business defensively here. The story so far is one of failure in possession. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Just the challenge that was required. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Nottingham Forest facing Aston Villa. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Oh, good vision. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Dominguez. So the referee says goal kick. And just 5 minutes remaining. And lost the ball. They're still pressing for a goal here. Dominguez. Good looking pass. And possession ceded by Forest. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Yes, it was tight, but they won.
You in the sky, you in the dream, me in the clouds, scaling the breeze. Who set it off? I would agree. You got the light, I'm ready, stardust. Can you feel it take over now? All of, can you feel it take over now? Blood rush that you give me so motion now. Stardust, can you feel it take over now? Ready, start. Can you feel it take over now? Can you feel it take over now? Blood rush that you give me so motion now. Stardust, can you feel it take over now? Stardust, can you feel it take over now? Can you feel it take over now? I take my aim, shoot for the moon. I make it rain, shoot for the blues. I'm feeling wavy, do anything for you. Look what you made me do. Stardust, can you feel it?
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Nottingham Forest up against Aston Villa.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Elliot Anderson. Good looking move. Jonathan Burkhardt. Oh, he's given us away. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Who can they pick out? And foul it is then. Leon Bailey. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Burkhardt. Oh, great vision. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Martinez. Arnau Martinez. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Jonathan Burkhardt might be able to set up the chance. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Can do better in terms of the pass. Dan Ndoye. Superb looking pass. Now keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Martinez. Onana. Leon Bailey. Amadou Onana. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
And a strong tackle. And possibilities here. Trying to craft something. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Onana. Barnes. Playing with a flow and intensity. What to like about that pass. And quick thinking defensively. And just like that, broken up.
Well, no way through there.
Leon Bailey. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. A chance then for the respective managers. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And space to cross it. He's got to clatter it away. Hall. Barnes. Well, showing really good width here. Teammates in the middle. But it just petered out. Good looking run. Promising ball. Well, goal kick. just as it was looking promising.
Well, not quite the finish I thought we'd get there. It was a really good move.
So a personnel change then. This looks interesting. Fine build-up play. Barnes. And tidy defensive play. Nicely weighted pass. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top. Perfectly weighted, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Barnes. Konsa. Martinez. Ezri Konsa. Onana. Really good challenge. And it's with Hall. And on to Barnes. Well, it's a tall order as they try to pull one back, but their passing game might help. Fisher. And they keep it moving. And Fisher. That's excellent defending following the cross. Onana. And nicely over the top. A good and fair challenge. Excellent vision. Corner given. Time for the change now. He's driven in the corner. Danger still on. A strong hand on the ball. And options in the centre. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Ramsey. Onana. Jacob Ramsey. Oh, that's a really good run. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, not away properly. Well, nothing comes of it. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it?
Well, for these two sides, the long road to glory, they hope, begins right here. It is the first match in the Europa League. Complete coverage is on the way right here on EA TV. Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary duties with me today is Sue Smith. And on the menu for you is action from the opening match day in the UEFA Europa League. What might we see today?
Yeah, cheers. Well, both teams will be hoping that they can get to the knockout round, so it is important that they pick up the 3 points early on. Just send out a statement to the others. I'm sure we'll see a good competitive match, though.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
Oh, big chance here! And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, he needed to be really sharp there, didn't he? Especially from that range.
Well, this is the day, his debut forthcoming, and it's going to be fascinating to see what he produces. What do you think we should expect to see from him?
Well, I think it's a good bit of business. He's a natural leader, organises that back line well, and he's got great agility to produce top-class saves. Hopefully he lives up to our expectations.
How come they prize them open now? And that's a very good parry. Jody Chotard. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. But I believe changing circumstances in the Stuttgart game. Let's hear all about them from Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Stuttgart. It was a nice 1-2, and then he coolly slotted it around the goalkeeper. They're the first on the score sheet here with 23 minutes played.
Oh, chance! Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, here's the replay. It's poor defending, but you can't take anything away from the movement and the calm finish. It's a really nice goal, that.
Couldn't quite find his teammate. Morgan Gibbs-White. Ndoye. And it's with Gibbs-White. Promising attack. The defender doing his job. Really getting stuck in. Matteo Tramoni. Jimenez. Tramoni. That's a good-looking ball. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them.
It's a dangerous game to play this, just absorbing pressure. I think this could cause them problems, you know.
It doesn't have to do it on his own. And nicely over the top. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Penalty! An opportunity to level matters. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target. So underway again following the goal that made things level. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Well, the keeper very decisive. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Chota. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Gvardiol. And it's with Gibbs-White. Chance to play it in. Ndoye. And the pass keeps them flowing. And delivered into the box. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Well, not giving him any breathing room. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Nottingham Forest facing Spurs. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Elliot Anderson. Oh, the threat is there. Would it have been better to pass rather than shoot?
Yeah, it's a big chance miss. Should have got his head up.
Showing a good reading of the game.
Yeah, he anticipated that one well, didn't he?
Well, the play just breaking down a bit here. Elliot Anderson. Now what can they do from here? Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Anderson. Might lead to a chance. And the keeper didn't have too much time. The attack looks promising. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Effective on the flank. Such an ambitious run. Accurate ball in towards the near post. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Right, a goal update to bring you from the Stuttgart game, and that means we join Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Stuttgart. They're ahead by 2 now with 80 minutes played. I can't see them losing this one now, Derek.
Alex with the info as ever. Giving the ball away. 5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. Pushing for the winner. Fine cross into the middle. Well, no damage done.
Well, the clock's still ticking and you can sense the atmosphere in here. The fans just urging them forward in the hope of a winner.
Time for a change then. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. That's it. The referee brings the action to an end. Is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. Well, it's a football venue that certainly is worth a visit. One of the newer venues in English football, Tottenham Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Tottenham Hotspur, and they face Nottingham Forest.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, they've got a good front three and a solid back five, but with only two in midfield, they could get overrun. It'll be interesting to see who comes in to support them, if anybody.
Can he find the right pass? What to like about that pass? Well, he stopped them in their tracks. That's a high-quality pass. Could be in here. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the ball is rolling again. That should shake up Spurs a bit. Munoz. Pape Matar Sarr. And Forest will get the throw in. Ndoye. And it's with Gibbs-White. Effective challenge. A really good pass. And played in. Well, the header at least made the goalkeeper think. Showing good situational awareness. Pape Matar Sarr. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Jonathan Burkardt. And it's opening up. And Alex Scott is in position, ready to tell us about a breaking development at Molineux.
It was a free kick that deflected off the wall, and the goalkeeper had no chance with that one. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 27 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And Spurs doing well to win it back. Pape Matar Sarr. Beautiful pass. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, no problems defensively. And penalised there. And he read it well, intercepting it.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Elliot Anderson. Morgan Gibbs White. The through ball. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick. Morgan Gibbs White. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. No more time left. That is it for the first time. And the second half has started here at the home of Spurs. And he got to it fairly easily. And the pass deftly cut out. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Spurs facing Southampton.
What a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And Fisher. Anderson. Nicolas Dominguez. Oh, good use of the ball. Takes the shot! Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say.
Well, he was one of the better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Your thoughts?
Well, it's not just him, to be fair. I think the whole team haven't been at their best. It's going to take a spark, though, to turn this around, and hopefully he can be the one to provide that.
Good-looking move. It was on its way in, and the verdict is penalty. Can they extend their lead? And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Well, what confidence that is. Right down the middle.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Given away by Spurs again. EA TV is the home of live football, and this is a game we're certainly looking forward to even now. It's Nottingham Forest facing Nice.
I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Made the move off his line, reacted really well. Given away by Tottenham.
Right, time for a scoring update from the Wolves game, and that means we head over to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Chelsea. It was a breathtaking finish. A shot from such a long way out. I think it totally surprised the goalkeeper. They're now behind by 1 with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Fisher. Anderson. And Spurs with the ball again. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Well, he had the confidence to take that on from miles out, seemingly.
Wow, strikes it so cleanly there.
Elliot Anderson. Nicolas Dominguez. Distributing it well. Can he deliver? Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. So a substitution in the offing, and you can't really fault the decision based on the performance. Elliot Anderson. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. What to like about that pass? Crossed into the penalty area. And off target by miles with that one. And a goal kick will ensue. Well, there goes the final whistle. And it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it?
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed... One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And what we're concentrating on tonight is league phase action in the Europa League. It is Nice, and they face Nottingham Forest.
Well, only a point from their opening match, so this is a really important game for them. Mind you, away from home, this is going to be tough.
It's an opportunity, and that was a really creditable attempt.
Good technique, but just couldn't get it on target, could he?
They made a brilliant start here, and the manager's tactics are clearly giving them the upper hand once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
And here's how Nottingham Forest will line up.
Well, I like the look of their front three today. It has a combination of pace, skill and intelligence. But will they get enough of the ball? Because their midfield could be overrun here.
Nice sequence this. Maybe the ideal pass. Molina. And possibilities inside the box. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Really good defending there.
Well, for any player, it's a matter of personal pride to start positively with their new club.
Well, he's a dangerous player when he gets himself isolated in 1v1 situations, because he can drop a shoulder, manipulate the ball and change his pace to beat defenders. I just hope he starts well today.
Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And successfully cut out. might be productive. Superb looking pass. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Miranda. Diop. Miranda. Sofiane Diop. Boudaoui. Well, it's a decent looking attack, this. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Good idea. And he struck the post. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, that was a good effort, but Forest are knocking at the door here. They're playing some good football now.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Morgan gives White. And cutting it out. Ndayishimiye. Miguel Rodriguez. A throw has been given. And a strong tackle. Dominguez. Well, that one has promise. Oh, surely! And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. So underway again here, 1-0 the score. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Jonathan Burkhardt. Oh, great vision. And so it is, the first half story has been... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Miranda. Terem Moffi. Good through ball. Trying to tee it up. Nahuel Molina. Can they square the game? Maybe breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Now the situation has changed in one of the other games I'm hearing. Let's go to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Fiorentina. You could see he knew what he wanted to do as he stepped up to take that free kick because it was executed superbly. They're ahead by 2 now with 54 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. And an opening. Stunning piece of defending.
Yeah, he's done really well there. What a brilliant recovery that was.
Moffi. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
Could be more trouble, and off target. And that'll be a goal kick. Sofiane Diop. Well, can they open up the defence here?
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
And a good-looking pass. And Forest doing well to regain possession. And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more.
It's a goal for Stoke City. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. They're now behind by 1 with 20 minutes left on the clock.
Alex, thank you very much. Hisham Boudaoui. It really is non-stop football here on EA TV. This is a game we're certainly looking forward to already. It's Nice against RB Leipzig.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium. Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Nottingham Forest taking on Newcastle United. Good movement, and the ball in behind the defenders. Closing down well. Feeding it through. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Now, in the dying embers of the game, it looks as though the visitors have done enough. Your assessment?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
Fisher. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, it's a good result today, and they were the better team. 4 points from 2 games puts them in a really nice position going into the next match.